What is going on, guys? Today we have got Summer Swaps 4. As we pretty much anticipated, I can imagine this might be the last one, but let me know down below, did we have the Prem one before? You're tired of coming up against teams that want to rip your hair out every single day? Make sure you check u7buy.com for the most reliable and cheapest coins on the market. And at checkout, make sure you hit that JT11 for 5% off your order, and hopefully you have a good day. I feel like we did, but I don't know if they're just going through them now to finish these tokens off. Obviously, again, like the others, you get 8 tokens for all of them. Squad battles and Premier League mixed. If you've not cottoned on today, or by now, what they actually are, then we've had 4 sets of them. But we will just run through a brief description of all of them. As always, going to be a little bit of a shorter how-to because we know that's a standard now. The one league, again, like most, is 4 games every single day. We've got 7 days, so if you haven't finished 2, 3, or 4, I will double check what's actually available still. Then make sure you are playing your games. We also have the Footies Cup that's only got a few days left as well, if you are doing that, just as a side note. But again, one league, minimum first owned 8. That means any loan players, you can have 1 of them. But then they are pack pools or SBCs. No bought off the transfer market for 8 of them. 8 need to be, as a minimum, the players that you have physically got, which should be a pretty standard by now. You can have free players that are bought off the transfer market, and you can also have a bench that is bought off the transfer market if you don't necessarily have a great 8 players that are first owned by now. So that is the first one. That is Premier League and Serie A. I can't remember what the other one was. I know it was Premier League and also Serie A. Yeah, so Premier League and Serie A, you've got to win 4 matches. So if you did 4 in a row wins today, then obviously you can do Serie A tomorrow. Or normally what does happen is you say win 3 or 2 of them. You can win 2 or 3 the next day and then swap over to Serie A or vice versa to Premier League and finish off the rest that way. Standard, easy, nice and quick. Then we have the squad battles. We have Liga Portuguese, or Liga NOS as it used to be known. 4 squad battle wins, 11 Liga Portuguese players in your team. It's a standard. Doesn't have to be anything over professional if you don't want it to be. That is the minimum difficulty you've got to be. And then same with the MLS. Standard again, 11 MLS players. The bench can be changed so you can have 3 of your top players in your bench team, and that is absolutely all you need. So if we was to go to a fresh team, just to show you some of the players that you likely do have, I don't care about the name. So if we have a look at Prem first, just to see who you've got, and that can be an SBC. We've obviously got Solskjaer as an SBC. We have Kane as an SBC, Vardy, Diaz, all of the team of the seasons. We have Lacazette as one. Mount and James obviously are both objectives that you can get this week, so you can get 2 of them straight off the bat there. Havertz was an SBC, Wood was, Richarlison was, Pereira was, De Gea was free back in the day. Same with Mata, Noble, Pepe. I think all objectives an SBC for them too. Emerson was an objective. Salah was way back then. Same with Varane. Saka was obviously a objective. And then as we go further down, obviously, this is where players have gone walkabouts. Then if we go Serie A, just to quickly double check over, Milito was an SBC. Insigne, Chiellini were both very cheap, so I'd be likely surprised if you haven't. Martinez, Lozano, and obviously Anderson. Kessie during Team of the Season and a couple of them moments as well. And then obviously a bunch of Team of the Seasons also. Then finally we look at the MLS squads. This is where personally my team isn't that good either. We've got a couple of loans at best, and then obviously the rest are just going to have to be silvers with my top players just moved in. But on professional, just go against the bronze teams. Should be pretty standard anyway. And then finally Liga NOS, or Liga Portugal, is... We've got a loan, a goalkeeper, and a silver stars at best. Again, the minor leagues have not really been kind of worth keeping as much, just purely for the fact that most of the objectives have come during squad battles. So I just don't see the point of holding on to a team to go against the computer. If you're a collector, then that is perfect. Personally, I would love to hold on to them, but the content that's been required the SBCs have just been absolutely mad. So next year, hopefully, we can keep an absolute stacked team all year round. And it's always nice for these videos to remember some cards from Rule Breakers, from obviously Winter, Versus, Ice and Fire, Shapeshift obviously that's just gone. It's always nice to have like an abundance of different cards and kind of go like that. But this year, there's been a heavy amount of SBCs. So next year, we're going to prepare ourselves a little bit better. And that is all you got to do. You've got 12 matches. 4 can only be done in one day for the online. If you win 4 in a row, normally it takes an average of 3 days, maybe 4 at a push. And then obviously with the MLS and Portugal, you could do them in one day, 8 games. It's a pretty standard. Unfortunately, as they've done, you can't mix and match any of them, unfortunately. And if you are still grinding the game, I would continue to try and get these done as quick as possible. Obviously, as you can tell, I've not really bothered with tokens anymore. We've got the packs from it, and I just don't see the point. I'm grinding the picks and all of that, and hopefully we do get the 85 times 10 again. So it's kind of what you want if you've got obviously a lot of tokens left to kind of get, and then you are looking at something of the kind of bigger scale in terms of like the Ronaldinho's, the 94 icon pick, then fair enough, get it done. Keep grinding your way around it. I think the icon pick is the best one in terms of pack. You obviously have got the 96 E-Fig. So there is 2 massive ones if you are still grinding that and you haven't taken packs. So let me know down below if you are still grinding for this 94 or this 96. I don't know if I think they are possible now, but let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe on this, and I'll see you all for Push Gas in about an hour. Take care. Peace.